Hello and a warm welcome to CVFM Café. My name is Idrees Rashid, and it's very nice to have in the studio today Sue Anderson for a brew. Sue, a warm welcome to you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
So Sue is, I know Sue for quite a few years now, in a number of different guises, because Sue's a trainer, she has a social enterprise, but currently she's doing a piece of work with the Breckon Hill Community Centre. Sue, how has lockdown been for you?
Lockdown was very interesting, being a borough girl, of course. I actually was in Norfolk at the time visiting my mother-in-law, and ended up getting locked down in Norfolk and became a carer 24/7. So that was very, very different for me.
Okay, and since you've been back in Middlesbrough, you've been working with Amanda Book from the Breckon Hill Community Centre. Amanda's wonderful to work with.
Yeah, she is. She's gorgeous. I've known Amanda a lot of years. I first met her in South Bank, and now do bits and pieces of work for her at Breckon Hill Community Centre.
And an amazing community venue, and do loads of work in terms of supporting communities within their catchment area. Yeah. Whether it's young people, ESOL classes, and I like the cafe in there as well. It's not good as ours, but the grub is really nice in there as well. So, and
they've got an eco shop as well, which is really interesting. So people are able to go do some shopping, like 10 items at £10 or something. Really good.
So lots of different community initiatives at the Breckon Hill Community Centre, and one of those is, which you're leading on yourself, is a training programme that's on offer at the minute. So just tell us a little bit about that, and as I say, if you're an organisation or if you've got anything happening within the community and like to come in for a brew and have a chat with us, by the way, how is the brew?
It's beautiful. Actually.
Okay, I made it myself. So if you like to pop in for a brew and have a chat with us about what you're doing within the community, then you can drop us an email on the details are at the bottom of the screen, and drop us a message and we'll arrange that for you. So Breckon Hill Community Centre are offering this particular training. Just tell us a little bit about how that came about first of all.
Okay then, it's the actual programme's called Second Chance, and it's about everybody deserves a second chance. Mm-hmm. Amanda wanted a little strapline on it called Stinking Thinking, which is about basically when things are messy in our head, our thoughts are not clear, and that was a little strapline that she wanted. So it's about where our mental health and well-being is really.
And in terms of mental health, it has had a severe impact as a result of the lockdown, COVID, isolation. And so I think this programme is very timely. I think it is funded by, is it Middlesbrough Council?
Yeah, it's funded by the Post-COVID Recovery Grant, I do believe.
Yes, a number of different initiatives that are being delivered across Middlesbrough. So what does this entail? And tell us a little bit about the programme, what you have.
Okay, well, like I said, the actual programme is, we run it over two half days really, and we'll give you the dates at the end of this. But we run it over 2 half days, and it's not a training course as such. It's a very much a group activity.
Okay.
It's sharing of information, but I've got things particularly that's about an understanding known as 3 principles that the programme is built around. Okay,
so it's over 2 half days, and who's it aimed at? Who are you aiming this opportunity at?
Okay, so the actual programme is aimed at anyone in the community from 18 to 90. We don't care about ages. People have been involved in the programme recently. There appears to be people from different genders, different race, different culture, different sexuality.
So it's across the board. It's across the board.
The whole kit and caboodle there is there's no limit to who we want from the community. It will serve everybody.
Okay, and what can people expect from attending this course, and
Yeah.
You mentioned about mental health and well-being.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the takeaways that people can expect?
Do you know what, Idrees? The first thing that's on offer is some love and understanding, because that is genuinely what people want as soon as they come through the door. And, I've been in community work now for well over 40 years, and, experience tells me that when people get that, things open up. People open up. They'll tell us about what challenges they've had, what experiences they've had. And part and parcel of this whole programme is about getting people to understand that, their thinking, if it's clear, allows them to overcome challenges and problems that they've got. But if they're a bit like, I don't know whether you've seen a snow globe, if you shake a snow globe, it's all the snow's all over and you can't see what's in the snow globe. And that's a bit like our heads sometimes. It's like, we've got so much thinking going on, we can't think straight.
You lose focus.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, but nobody seems to remember or seems to realise that all we've all got to do is settle down. A bit like the snow globe, if you sit it down, it settles and you can see the picture clearly.
That's a really good analogy, because I think sometimes you just need to take a step back and just sort of detach yourself from the world, and especially, being socially connected. And you might have heard notification. I muted my phone, but my phone's linked to my watch and it's sending me notification. You might have picked them on the microphone, and because we're so connected, and and everyone wants responses to emails and messages, and I think sometimes it's good to take a step back and maybe have keep yourself back from social media, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this genuine program is about slowing people down. It's about almost them allowing themselves to have some space.
Sure.
And some of that it is like what we talk about is old wisdom, ancient wisdom, what people have been telling us for years. So it's kind of I don't know. Even that whole idea about how we connect with people. Yes, we've got telephones and stuff, but there's nothing better than seeing somebody, looking into their eyes. Eyes are the windows to the soul. That'll let you know if people are feeling low or not feeling low.
Definitely, and I suppose going through this process and having that conversation will possibly make you a little bit happier as well, less stress, give you a bit of peace, maybe give you some improved confidence as well, because obviously we'll be in a group setting as well, and sometimes maybe you open up your horizons and improve your own personal and social relationships as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and a relationship with yourself, because it's funny, we get to talk about some really deep things as well, which I love, which is about spirit. So, like, spirit and spirituality is as you well know, across all religion, as is love. And we come from spirit, so we're born from spirit and we go back to spirit. So even when people pass, they're going back to spirit. And a lot of people recently that have been on the programme have had people that have been dying throughout this pandemic, and they haven't had time to grieve. And that can be an issue. That can raise a storm for somebody's mental health, because, grief, worry, upset, overthinking, guilt, lots of those things can get people, and shake their heads so that they can't think straight. So this programme actually gives them a little bit more understanding about how they can overcome them. Because if they don't, and the moods go down, and the tension goes up, anything wrong with them will, get worse, basically, because the chemicals within the body are going mad. So if you have diabetes, if you have any form of blood pressure or heart, whatever, if you're not doing anything about thoughts and moods, and you're not doing anything about tension, your health's going to suffer.
Definitely. So there's lots of that's encompassed in this particular program, and it is, as you were telling me earlier on, being taken up by people who work in the public sector, people who might be unemployed, someone at university, college. So it's open to everyone. It's quite broad in that sense. What about timing? Because obviously, people that might be working during the day are not able to access. So have you allowed some opportunities for people to do maybe an evening session?
Yeah. So we've got some dates that I'm hoping Idrees will put up for me. But so every Monday, pretty much till Christmas, people are able to access the course 9:30 till 2 p.m. But next week we're going to start a 2-week one, and it's going to start at 5:30 till 8:30. So that'll, anybody that's working or can't make it till evening because of caring and things like that, will be able to access an evening course.
So definitely Mondays is the day to remember, and it is either on a morning or the evening. So if you're working during the day, you'll have opportunity to take part.
And also, just to say, Idrees, we are offering one-to-ones. So if people don't want to get involved in a group, there's opportunities on a Tuesday to book in at the centre and have a one-to-one if people really feel that that's...
Yeah, so you've got all bases covered really. If it's a group environment that you want, or if you want maybe have a chance to speak to Sue and maybe just ease yourself into the program, then can arrange a one-to-one as well. Sue, how can people contact you or find out more information? We can give out the details on the screen as well, but those that are listening on the radio, maybe for their benefit, if we can give out maybe the contact number and the email address as well.
So Breckon Hill Community Centre's contact number is 01642 248 704, or if people like to use emails, it's contact@breckenhill.org.uk, and they have got a Facebook page too.
It is, we'll put a link to that on this particular video as well, but the email address is contact@breckenhill.org.uk, and it is Middlesbrough 248704, and that's the number for the Breckon Hill Community Centre. If you just ask for this particular course, and Sue will be there on a Monday delivering the programme. If you want any further information, I'm sure Sue will be more than happy to have a conversation on a telephone or via email with you as well. But it is a great opportunity for you guys to just think about health and well-being, get engaged with the local community, just give yourself a time to de-stress and reconnect with yourself and sort your thoughts out, because I feel like that sometimes, so, and I don't mind admitting, because I was just speaking to you off earlier on in terms of, we all get consumed with our day jobs and our other parental responsibilities, stuff we do within the community. I was talking about the BME Awards that we have coming up as well at the end of the month. And, we get consumed in things. And I think sometimes all that going on in your head is not good for you, is it?
No, not at all. And, and certainly, I heard about this particular programme and understanding about 10 years ago, and I was a bit like yourself, Idrees. I worked extremely hard and never had time out, and I think from knowing this information, I have more peace of mind now. I have more time for me, more time for my family. My love's deepened for work with the community and beyond. I think it's a secret to life. I think it's the key to life. So I do hope people will... So
listeners, viewers, if you want the key to life, do contact Sue Anderson. She'll be more than happy to give you more information on this particular programme. All the details will be on the screen for you if you are watching the video. But as I said, this is an opportunity to take part in a program that is being delivered by the Breckon Hill Community Centre. I just want to say a big thank you to Amanda as well for supporting all the work that is happening around COVID, around well-being, supporting young people around the youth sessions that they do, and Sue being on board as well with this particular program. So there's lots of things that are happening at the Breckon Hill Community Centre. So Sue, I'm not sure if you liked my brew, but I certainly did, and it is about connecting with our communities, and this platform is all about providing those opportunities. So I want to thank you for coming into the studio, and if you guys would like to come in for a brew as well, drop us an email on the number below, or rather the email address below, and then we will arrange that for you. So one final message from you, Sue, before we say goodbye.
Yeah. Give yourself a second chance.
We'll leave it at that. Give yourself a second chance. Thank you for watching. This has been CVFM Café. My name is Idrees, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.